Hey guys!
Hey!
Welcome back to our YouTube channel.
Yeah, and today we are going... If you hear the dog walking around in the background, just ignore it.
Yeah.
We have tried to keep him quiet, but it's not working. So, yeah. But today we are doing a video on how to come out, like the best tips and stuff to come out, because it's our most asked question on TikTok and Instagram.
And YouTube.
Yeah, just everything. So we thought that we would answer those for you today. Just want to give advice to you and give you all the tips and tricks that we know. Yeah, so we hope you enjoy the video. So firstly, to be honest, we both don't really agree with like the whole term and the whole aspect of like having to come out. We kind of think that why should people have to come out? Like why are people assumed that they are straight? Like why do parents and people and everybody in the world assume that you're born straight, and like they're like, so if you're a girl they're like, oh, have you got a boyfriend? Or if you're a boy they're like, have you got a girlfriend? And you know, it's just not very inclusive. So I think that really in the world, you know, like you shouldn't assume that your child or someone is automatically straight. You should just be like, do you have a partner? Like, do you like anyone? Rather than be more inclusive, and then people wouldn't feel scared to come out because there would be no need to.
And also, if you don't feel ready to come out, then you're completely valid as well. I mean, we live in, unfortunately, a really judgmental society. It's got better, but there's still a long way to go.
Yeah.
So this is just tips and tricks for you guys. So the first tip is, if you don't feel ready to say it in person, maybe a good idea would be maybe to send a text or write a letter. That way you can save any awkward silences, or it just saves a lot of trouble really.
And to be honest, we both did that ourselves. We did that, so if you would like us to tell our like coming out stories, then let us know below and we can do that.
Definitely. Another tip could be maybe telling one close friend or one family member first. That way you're not just overwhelming yourself with telling so many people. Yeah, and having to like take in all of their different reactions. If you just do it one at a time, like might be more bearable. As you said though, I know you said it's a shame that we even have to do this video because it's like a straight person doesn't have to come out. So why do gay people or bisexual people have to come out? It's so sad. It is very true. And even like, for example, if someone wants to come out as like non-binary or transgender or anything like that, like as we were saying, that you shouldn't assume that someone is straight. Maybe, you know, we could not assume that someone is born a girl or a boy. You shouldn't assume that people are just as they are, like as they are born. Yeah, you know. I agree. Following on from maybe just telling one person or a small amount of people first, you could make sure that they are somebody that you really trust, and someone that you might know that they're going to be okay with it, and just to make it easier, like your first person that you tell, to make it easier. Another tip would be maybe go on the internet, preferably I think TikTok, and search some LGBT plus hashtags, because honestly, since having TikTok, it has made us so much more comfortable with our sexuality. Yeah, you realise there's so many more people out there that are the same as you, and that because we've experienced that, like, being bisexual, that a lot of people don't believe in it, at all. They're just kind of like, well, you know, are you sure you're not just gay? Or are you sure you're just, like, confused? People don't really believe in it, so... And not only that, we've made so many friends, haven't we? It's very, very supportive. So maybe even telling strangers might be a good idea to tell first. Not strangers. Well, I mean, like, you know, not someone you've never spoken to. No, but you know what I mean, like speaking to people on TikTok who you've like spoke to, and you know what I mean. Not just a random stranger off the street. That's not what I mean. I mean, talk to people that are also the same sexuality or the same, you know, as you, so that you can get advice from them, and you can, like, if you tell them, it might be easier telling, you know, people find it easier telling a stranger. I just laugh. People find things easier to tell strangers. No, not just like random bob. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. LGBT, just like, hi, I'm gay.
People are still strangers on the internet if you don't know them, aren't they? I don't mean a random man off the internet that you just like, oh, I'm going to tell him. But when you're searching up people on like TikTok and things like that, maybe it would be helpful as well, instead of just being like searching broad LGBTQ plus community, you could search like bisexual people or people that are polyamorous or whatever, you know, sort of sexuality you are, that you... So then you can see like other people, and it will make you feel less alone. When you do come out, try to do it in a positive way. Try not to come out in anger or, you know, like give a negative vibe, because when you do come out, if you're positive, you set the tone. So they're generally going to be positive as well.
Remember, be proud of who you are. Like, it makes you no different to anyone else. You're still a human. And remember to be positive. And remember, be proud of who you are. You shouldn't be ashamed. It doesn't make you different to anyone else.
No, it's true. Love is love.
Absolutely. Also, don't forget to be patient with yourself. You might decide one day, yep, I'm going to come out tomorrow, it's going to be my day, and then tomorrow comes and you don't feel ready. That's happened to me loads of times.
Definitely
to you.
Don't feel pressured, for sure. Just do it in your own time. If you feel like you never want to, you know, you don't have to.
No.
Just take your time. And
you're just as valid.
Do things when you're ready too.
You're just as valid. It's okay if you come out, say, as bisexual, and then a few months down the line, weeks or years, you then decide you're a lesbian. That's completely okay. It doesn't mean that you lied or...
No, or that you were just pretending. It just means that you know, maybe your feelings
you
changed. And yeah, because to be honest, we both thought that we were completely straight until I was 16 and you were what, 19? Yeah, so...
It's true. So
and now we both know that we're bisexual.
Yeah.
So it doesn't mean you're pretending or you're lying.
And it doesn't mean that later down in the line we might say, oh, actually, we're a lesbian. It doesn't
or
matter.
like, we're straight and we break up. And cancel our marriage. No, I'm joking. I'm really joking. But no, it's fine. So it's awful to have to say, but you need to prepare yourself for possible different reactions. You know, not everybody is going to have a positive, happy reaction with every single person they tell. Some people, they could be really strong Christian or religious of any kind and just can't fathom what gay is. Like, you know, like some people just don't understand it, and you have to be prepared for that. And just, you know, if you find it really awkward and difficult, then just move on, just leave the conversation, leave the situation, and you don't have to come back to it. Like, you don't have to even speak to them again about it. But hopefully you have good reactions and everybody is loving and amazing. And also, if you have friends and stuff, like, you know, people that you're not necessarily close to, it's harder if your mum and your dad or your grandma. If you have a friend that you tell and they don't accept you, then obviously, like, you don't need to be friends with them still, because you need to have a supportive network, and obviously it's harder to do that with family, just like, goodbye. But yeah.
So I think they are our tips of this video.
They are the main tips that we can think of, and we hope you enjoy this video. And if you come out and, you know, you used any of these tips, let us know below.
Please
and
do.
We will be so happy for you.
But honestly, we're so proud of you, even if you're considering coming out and watching this video because of that.
Or you just don't, or even if you don't ever feel like you want to or need to.
You're still just as amazing.
Yeah. So thank you for watching. Please give this a thumbs up and a like and a subscribe and all of that jazz. Comment down below. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.
We love you.